Dear trans kids,
My dazzling trans youngsters.
My young trans powerhouses.
My courageous trans bunnies.
Beautiful, extraordinary trans kids. Hi, we love you. That wasn't part of the script, but I added it.
You're extraordinary.
You're inspiring.
You're exactly who you're supposed to be.
Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
No one can erase who you are, no matter how hard they try. You are a gift to this world.
You.
The trans community's obsession with children is getting crazy.
Hi, kids. Hey, kids. Hey, kids. I want to talk to the kids.
People like Jeffrey Marsh are obsessed with transitioning children and putting them on hormone blockers that will permanently alter their body for the rest of their lives. And I'm happy something is being done about it.
This is Ari, Gwendolyn, and Brinifer. They are in a polyamorous relationship, and they all parent Hazel and Sparrow.
We have a 2-year-old antigender baby and a 10-year-old who is non-binary.
They have chosen not to disclose Sparrow's gender.
We don't know it yet. It's something that Sparrow's going to have to figure out and then tell us.
But their parenting approach is controversial.
I have literally received death threats. Crazy, crazy lady. I hope karma hits you back and your kids grow up to detest you.
And it's clearly not just social media that's causing this rise in children transitioning, it's the parents, or in this case, the parents plus some other random adult who are all confused about their genders, are convincing and brainwashing these children to think that they aren't what they are. It's mind-blowing, actually, and so predatory at best.
Does everybody agree with the gender they were assigned? Some of us maybe. Some of us might go, yeah, that's definitely me. But some of us might be looking at that paper and going, I'm not a boy, I'm not a girl. And that's exactly how trans people feel. This week is Trans Visibility Week. What does it mean to be visible? Yes, to be seen. Whether or not you agree with transness, trans people do exist. You might not see them every day. You might not even realize it's a trans person at all. That's because they're regular people living regular lives. Do you have to be trans? No, no one is forcing you to be trans. I'm not forcing you to be trans. Do you have to love trans people? No. It'd be cool if you did, but no, you don't have to. Should you be kind and respectful to trans people just like everybody else? Yes, yes, you should.
Mister, I didn't get a paper. Does that make me non-binary?
Yes.
In public schools, we have math teachers that feel like it is an appropriate subject matter in math class to talk about the trans ideology. Make that make sense.
I don't know how many trans teachers there are, but I'm one. And I'm pretty visibly trans. My students know I'm trans. Parents know I'm trans. I put my pronouns in my email signature. She, her, they, them, it, its, em, and I'm worried that I'll get too many complaints and the school division will get sick of me. I'm worried that there'll be a don't say gay bill, and then what happens to me because my face says gay every day? I can't hide the fact that I'm trans. My body and my voice maybe don't match up in some people's eyes. I just don't know what to do as a trans teacher. There's a lot of scary stuff out there. Pronoun policies, don't say gay bills, and we even have places where there's drag laws, and how am I supposed to walk to work if some people consider this drag? We need to protect trans rights. Trans rights are human rights.
Where do I even begin with this one? This is who's teaching your kids. This is who's indoctrinating your children on gender confusion and trying to transition them. This person with a full beard wants to try to tell your kids that they are a woman. The receding hairline, the the manly jaw, the manly beard, wants to confuse kids at school on what a man and a woman is. These people should not be teaching in public schools, period.
Hello, my name is Ace. I also go by Spade and Alex. A lot of people call me Marshmallow. I use any pronouns except for she, her, and I am the social media secretary of the Saline Middle School Gay Straight Alliance Club. This will be our first video, so we are doing a brief introduction of the membership. But other than that, have a good time here.
Hi, I'm Jinx. I go by they pronouns, and I am the vice president of GSA, and I am Cal's father.
Hi, my name is B. Pronouns they, them, and I'm GSA secretary. One little fact about myself is that I like public speaking.
Hello, my name is Asher Rohan, depending on where you know me from. My pronouns are they, them, and I am the club treasurer. Fact about me is that I'm an artist. I like to draw digitally, and yeah, that's it.
I'm Socks. I am the 8th grade representative of the GSA. I use she, they pronouns, and one interesting fact about me is that I was one of 3 cuttable characters in the play.
Hi, my name is Clover. My pronouns change often, but if you don't know, just say they, them. I'm the 6th grade representative, and one fact about me is I love manga.
The president did not want to be in this video, but their name is Cal, and they have purple and black hair, if you want to know. Bye!
And on top of social media and the teachers of these schools promoting transgenderism to children, it's also a social contagion. So if someone has trans friends at an impressionable age, they themselves will start to feel like they are as well. And this is how we get dozens and dozens and dozens of trans kids in one school. Statistically impossible, but this is how it happens.
A 13-year-old transgender child wrote to me, said, I hate looking at the news, not because I'm a teenager and it's boring, but because it's painful. I hear adults much older than me debate about my existence when they don't even know me. Our message to young people across America must be unequivocal. You're loved, you're heard, and you're understood, and you belong.
Of unwavering homesickness that only went away when I was able to get the care that I needed.
That is for you, and that is because you had convinced yourself that that is something that you've needed. Now, this is another very powerful manipulation tactic that they use to convince people that trans kids should be able to transition, to convince people that there are trans kids at all. And what Sarah McBride is essentially saying is, do you want a dead kid, a dead son, or a live daughter? That's what's being said. I went through 21 years of pain because I could not transition. Just allow the kid to be happy, to live, and to transition. And that is not the 2 options that you have here. It's not a dead son or a live daughter. It is actually a healthy son or a child that is going to struggle for the rest of their lives, medically, emotionally, psychiatrically. That's what you're choosing between. And you know what? I'm willing to grant that there can be outcomes on the other end of transition where people do feel happy. They are convinced that this is the right choice that they've made for themselves. It doesn't negate the fact that children should not be making those decisions. Parents of children should not be making that decision for their children. This is just something that should not be available to anybody who is a minor. And it's made more and more clear to us every single day. How many more studies do we need? How many more detransitioners do we need? Does Sarah McBride have an answer for that? I doubt it.
Amala is completely right. Politicians need to stop pushing the mutilation and the indoctrination of children, period. Just let kids be kids. Kids aren't naturally gender confused to the extent that these politicians are making it seem like they are. And the fact that you are promoting irreversible hormone changes and surgeries onto children is actually disgusting.
The idea that a child can consent to a sex change, to gender-affirming surgery, if you believe that, there's really nothing that you can believe they can't consent to. right? Because that's pretty extreme. That's a permanent body modification under the best circumstances. So you want to move aside all the complications, all the things you can't do, the sterilization, not being able to feed your kids. You can even set that aside. Just the permanent body modification, I mean, you have to be so demented to believe that a child fully understands. I heard a few conversations about, well, if the child fully understands, they don't. They don't, because they're children.
But see, the thing is, though, some adults don't even understand what they want to do.
Exactly.
So that's the kind
So
of
how
thing.
can a child?
But see, children doesn't. Wait a minute. Let's not
planet.
underestimate the power of these kids today. Okay, they are very much more educated because they have much more resources and access than we did coming up. So let's be very clear about that.
And they can
when we
consent.
talk
Who
about
else says that?
detransition-
Saving the best for last. The Blair White, the voice of reason in the trans community. Yeah, kids can't consent. Kids don't know what's best for them. Why are we listening and allowing kids who saw a trend online determine if they should make permanent changes to their bodies? It's literally incomprehensible. It makes no sense. It's faulty logic. And that's all I have for you guys today. Hopefully the trend of trans kids ends very soon. It is detrimental to society and the mental health of today's youth. If you agree with anything I said in this video today, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more videos like this.